Okay, now we're gonna talk about some things, and I'm trying to help y'all out, but y'all really sometimes listen to me, but sometimes you don't. So I'm just trying to help y'all out, and I don't give me no lip. Just go ahead and listen, because I got some gourmands y'all need to be trying. Some of them you hear about. Some of them are just kind of under the radar, but you need to try these. So listen to LuuLuu, and let's talk about the ones you need to try. Okay, so now let's talk about some gourmands. Some of them have been around forever. Some of them you might not. We just gonna talk about them. These are some gourmands that I really just think you need to be trying. Okay, so now let's just talk. It's that time of year. It's like that time of year when we want to smell like somebody's food. We want to smell like we should be eating up. We want to, because it's like that warm, cozy, just cuddling time of year. We ain't out in these streets. You shouldn't be out in them anyway, in these Ronin streets. But, just in general, this is the time when we stay home, we cuddle a little more. It's all about that like cozy, just smelling like somebody food kind of vibe. And that's what the gourmands bring to you. You want to smell a little sweet. You want to smell a little vanilla. You want to smell like, something that somebody's like, damn, and you bring, and that memory sticks with them, okay? So here's the first one, and if you ain't heard me talk about this, you ain't been on my channel. I've been trying to tell all of y'all. I've just been trying to help y'all with this one. Okay, I've really been trying to help y'all with this one. This one is Banana Republic Tobacco and Tonka Bean. Why do these shirts? Tobacco. This is Banana Republic's Tobacco and Tonka Bean, right? This has plum and pear in it. Then tobacco and coconut with a little vanilla and tonka bean. Banana Republic got in for this one. This is just so pretty. It's just delicious. It has this tartness from the plum, brightness from the pear, and then it has a little coconut in it with the little smokiness from that tobacco and a vanilla and tonka bean. This is niche. This is niche. This is so good. Now I'm just trying to help you all. Don't listen to me if you don't want to. It is what it is. Just don't listen to me if you don't want to. But don't whine when you don't smell as good as you could with tobacco and tonka bean. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now next up is this right here. This is Rihanna's Rayaanat Al Oud. Now, let me tell you, this Rihanna is not Rihanna the singer. It is this is a Middle Eastern brand. I can't find a lot on it, but I found these on Fragrance X, and this was one of the few that had the notes for it. So it was like, yep, I'm gonna get this one. So this one has plum and strawberry with ginger on the top, and then it has a little heliotrope, vanilla orchid, and cocoa absolute, and then it has musk, coffee, patchouli, and amber. This, okay, hold on, y'all. Don't you hate wearing these shirts and they just ride up and they just ride up and they just ride up and you're just trying to look cute and it's just riding up and driving you insane? Forget it. I give up. Okay, sorry for that moment. Anyway, this is so inexpensive, and I wound up getting it, and it was like, ooh, shit. This is a very exciting, intoxicating, sweet, beautiful fragrance. The thing with this is that it has that heliotrope to give it a slight powderiness, and then it's got that cocoa, which gives it a slight dryness. So even though you have this the plum and the strawberry, which is very juicy, it is balanced out with those to bring it down so it's not too fruity, so that it doesn't become too immature, very young smelling, like, very juicy couture-ish. Nothing wrong with juicy couture, but I'm just saying. And then so it has these layers, and it's really a very interesting and yet sophisticated fragrance that no one's gonna know, that you're really not gonna hear about, because there's really nothing out there about them. You can't find them on Fragrantica. I couldn't find hardly anything on them. But I'm telling you, this one here, Rayaanat Al Oud, is the business. I will put the names in the description box, because yeah, some of these you be like, how do you spell that? Okay. So anyway, I'll be putting it in the description box. I know I don't always do that, but I will this time, just to be helpful. All right. So next up, let's just talk about my friend. Okay, so now next up, let's just talk about my friend JC from Ganache Parfums. And that's what he does. He does Ganache Parfums is all about the Gourmands. So why wouldn't I tell y'all about some Gourmands y'all need to get from Ganache Parfums? So here's one. What the heck did I do here? Is Smolder. This one has sweet milk, booze, melted butter, brown sugar, vanilla bean, damp skin, sea salts, afterglow cord. I don't know what the hell that means, but let me tell you what it does on my skin. First off, it lasts forever. Lasts forever on my skin. So I'm happy. So that's the first thing. And what it is, it's got this salty butter vibe, sweet butter, kind of slightly boozy, creamy with the milk. It is, I'm gonna tell you, if you are looking for a true Gourmands that's just gonna have you smelling like somebody's food, somebody's dessert, check out Ganache Parfums. This is one of my favorites. This is Smolder. He says it's inspired by smoldering passion and desire, and I can see this, because this smells like for real, like if you were a pastry. This smells like if you were a pastry, like a nice with a little saltiness to it, with a little butter. Oh, that's just, ooh, and it lasts. I promise you. I sprayed one time on my hand right before I went to sleep, just trying it out. I woke up, it was still there. I woke up like, what is that? I was like, oh shit, that's me. That's the, I smell like the cinnamon roll. I smell like that buttery, that buttery pastry from the bakery that we need in our life. I smell like that. This is me. I am the pastry. The pastry is I. Smolder by Ganache Parfums. All right, so now let's go back. Let's stay with Ganache for another one. If you want to smell like coffee, if you're looking for coffee scents, and if you're looking for coffee scents, you need to try the Hot Coffee line by JC from Ganache. Now, I am going to put up in the cards my review of this whole line and what I think. But this one right here, if you are looking for a coffee scent, if you want to smell like somebody's coffee drink, like, you know, one of them hot coffee drinks, if you want to smell like that, you need Priscilla's theme. Priscilla's theme is black coffee, raw sugar, spiced cream, almond milk, and sea salt. It's another one that has this little saltiness to it, but I promise you, it smells like a coffee drink. It smells like one of those high-end luxury coffee drinks where they do the whole thing, where they take the foam and they make the heart in it. That is what Priscilla's theme is. If you want to smell like a high-end coffee drink, you need Priscilla's theme by Ganache Parfums, by Hot Coffee, part of Ganache Parfums. You need it. You need it. I'm just, don't question me. Don't say, are you sure? You need to try it. And he has a discovery set, so if you just want to try them all, go ahead. All right, next up is this one. Okay, are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? This is my lovely, beautiful pom-pom. This is Nuit, a Confidant by Annick Goutal. Now, this is my first one. And I ain't gonna lie, when I wanted, what drew me to it was this beautiful blue pom-pom. Look at this bottle. If this is not meant to be on somebody's dresser, just sitting there looking like, yes, honey, you know you need me in your life. It's just, the bottle, the simplicity of the bottle with all of this. Now, what I have heard about this is that this is very similar to Guerlain Spirituous Double Vanille, which is very, very popular. And I've heard, that saying that this is very almost a clone, a dupe of it. I don't know. But let me tell you, the top notes are black pepper and bergamot. It's got tonka bean incense and white flowers, and then it has vanilla and white musk. This is this spicy, incensey vanilla. So if you want a spicy vanilla that's just very like, this is like that, you know, that seductive, mysterious, spicy vanilla. This is what you want to try. This is Nuit et Confidant by Annick Goutal. I'm telling you right now, it's going to do some stuff. It's going to have people staring at you. It's going to have them turn their heads. It's going to have, you know, people like, hey, yo, can I talk to you? If you're not ready for the attention of smelling like this spicy vanilla seductress, don't wear this. All right, and finally, let's just get into this one. This was such a find for me. It's very inexpensive. I never really knew anything about them, but this was such a find. And I'm telling y'all to get it before it's gone, because I don't know what's going on with this house, but it's really super inexpensive. And this is Magnificat by Canto. This has amber, rose, and lang lang. Then it has amber, cotton candy, sandalwood, and geranium. Ends up with some incense, some benzoin, some vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli, and musk. This right here is just this sweet gourmand. I cannot say exactly that, oh, it smells like, you know, a hot chocolate or anything like some of my things. But what this does smell like is just gourmand heaven. It just smells like a sophisticated, just, you know, luxurious niche gourmand. It gives off this very sophisticated vibe. It's just like, hey, you need a gourmand, but you don't want to like smell. You just want to be a very subtle gourmand. You want to be a very, you know, back in the cut gourmand, where, you know, people smell, where somebody smells and they're like, somebody smells delicious, but they're not quite sure, and they can't put their finger on it. It's got a little mystery to it. Canto Magnificat. That's what you need. All right, y'all. So that's it for today. If you have some gourmands that I need to be trying out, let me know, because you know I love a good blind buy. You know I'm a blind buy princess. There's so many of us out here. And so if you like this, give it a thumbs up. Go and leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking about this. But wait a minute. What the heck? I just had a thought. Let's do a giveaway. If you would like to try all of these that I just talked about, except for my Priscilla's theme, I can't give you none of this until I get a full bottle. If you would like to try all of the rest except for my little baby right here, go ahead and leave a comment, and I will be sending out a 5 ml decants of all of them to try. I don't know, I'm feeling like really generous, and I just want y'all to try them. So if you're not willing, just come on, just try them. Just let me give you some. Let me give you something to try. All right, it's your LuuLuu. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. See you later. And this damn shirt is just I'm done with it. Bye.